Yeah, we got 13-17 now, and really, I think the only help you need with this is setting it up because you guys have done the work, and so I. This is how I did, and this is kind of a sample, little different numbers, right? But I chose Alaska and Montana versus what do we got there? You guys have Australia and what's the other one? I don't know. Does it say? Oh, the U.S., Australia and U.S. Okay, two different purchase prices or two different investment amounts. Okay, and so you plug those in. I did up here, and then I just followed through. I kind of read, right. The one has a steady cash flow, and I put 300 grand for Montana. I just carried it down for all 25 years. By the way, it was easier for me to do it like this. I just went one, went to two. Okay, then if you drag those and get them combined and you grab it, okay, then it knows that you want to count the rest of these. Okay, so then I could have 25 over here. So then I knew kind of where I was at, right? And so for the other one, it says you got the first 4 years. Let's see, per year. Yeah, so the Australian gold mine doesn't produce anything for the first 4 years. So for those, I just went zero, right? And put those in, and then a certain amount for the next 11 years, actually, right? So you got to be a little bit careful about that. So 5 through 15, again, if you got this here, it's pretty easy. So carry those down, okay? And then when you get there, it really just asks. It says for A, it says which investment should be made. So let's do a net present value and IRR. Okay, let's do both, right? So in my case, the Alaska mine ends up with positive net present value. The Montana mine ends up with a negative net present value. So I wouldn't. So I would take the Alaska mine over the Montana mine, right? And then it says for years it says if the Australian mine justifies an extra 2% premium over the normal cost of capital. So we want to consider that maybe there's more risk or something involved in that, and so we would add that. Does the investment decision change? In my case, then it would be no, right? Because my cost of capital is 12. So if I increased that to 14, and I could do that just by doing this, and let's see if that makes my number down here then become negative. Sure it does. Now I'm not going to take either one of them, right? But I knew that also because the 14 would be higher than my internal rate of return of 13.4. So I would have known that in either event. So make sure you articulate your answers when you do those. So there you have a 13-17.